So the next exercise we're going to go over is beginning to look at how to deeply engage the abdominals, and then taking that into kind of the formidable Pilates position, which is the deep abdominal curl. So we're going to start, Gloria has a block between her inner thighs, and Jeff is working with an over ball, a squishy ball. Now at home you can, if you have one of these things, you can work with that. You can also work with a rolled up towel. Either one is totally fine depending on what you have. So you want to be in a neutral spine, in that lengthened natural low back curve position. And we're just going to now take, working from the breath, into the squeeze or adduction of the thighs, and then engaging through the deep abdominals. And this is setting us up for where we want our deep abdominal curl to really radiate from. So you're going to begin with an inhale through the nose, practicing that ribcage breathing. And then as you exhale, go ahead and adduct or squeeze the block or ball a little bit, and you want to feel a narrowing through the waist and a sinking of the navel towards the spine, but without letting the spine completely flatten. Inhale to prepare again and to release the contraction, and exhale, the block or the ball, get a little squeeze. You feel a narrowing through the waist, right to left and front to back. It's almost like you're making a sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich perhaps. Relax on the inhale and exhale. Give the ball a little squeeze, and that should trigger the inner thighs and the deep abdominals, so you're feeling tone right on the inside of the hip bones. And then inhale to release. So a couple of things you can do is to put the fingertips right on the inside of the hip bones. So you actually, when you contract, you're going to feel a toning under the fingertips. So let's try that 2 times. Breathe in, nose, through the ribs. Exhale, block squeezes. And then feel like you could draw the front of the pelvis more narrow, and see if you can feel the tone in that low abdominal area. And then one more time like that. Great. And relax. What will typically happen when we begin to engage the low abdominals is the back will naturally want to press into the mat. So let's have these guys show what that looks like, and then we'll talk about how to not get that to happen, or to maintain the neutral position instead. So inhale, you guys, and as you exhale, squeeze the ball or block and really pull the waist back. So they're actually ending up in a pelvic tilt or a coccyx curl with the back completely flat. And you can see here on both of them, Jeff's hands are in the way, but for Gloria, you can see the curl, and there's a bit of tension here, right, in the front of the thighs when that curl happens. And then go ahead and let it go. Now watch the difference. Take a breath in and exhale. Give the block a squeeze. And now she's not curling through the waist, but there's equal effort to keep the back in neutral. So there's an equal effort to keep the back lifted as much as to draw the waist or the belly towards the back. And then let's do that a couple of times and focus on really keeping the stillness of the pelvis and the lower spine. Inhale in through your nose, and exhale, give the block or ball a little squeeze. Feel a narrowing through the waist. Feel the back meet the spot or the belly as the belly meets the back, and then let it go. And this is helpful in order to train you to not initiate the abdominals from a pelvic curl, so that you're not always just initiating from the power or strength of the front body, but that true core strength really comes from a balance of the back and the abdominals. And again, these exercises take time to cultivate, so don't get frustrated. Yeah, just keep practicing.